Welcome back to 6 News at 10 here on this Election Tuesday, taking a break from all the results to talk about your weather for the rest of the week and into the weekend. For today, though, our totals look like this: 70 degrees, a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine. You see 2/100ths of an inch of rain. That was that kind of misty, drizzly rain that we had this morning, especially if you're out at the polls early this morning. You were dealing with that, but that was gone by mid-morning. And like I said, just a gorgeous day. Did run about 10 degrees above average for the way we started the day. But remember a couple of weeks ago when our morning lows were in the 80s? Yeah, we're definitely going in the right direction there. Here in the 10 o'clock hour right now, most of us are already down to those lower 50s right now, still holding on to a little bit more heat there in Cameron at 58, 55 in Hearn, 61 right now in College Station. But for most of us in the I-35 corridor, lower 50s, and you see Llano already down to 45. We'll see a lot of 40s by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. And I know that sounds chilly, but that's where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. Still seeing clear skies, showing our live radar image, seeing some false returns. This is just what we call ground clutter, the radar picking up some something in the air, whether it's birds, bugs, grass, whatever it is. That's what's happening here. There is no rain across the area. We're staying clear out there here in the 10 o'clock hour, and that's one of the reasons why we do expect to lose about 5 or 6 more degrees before all is said and done tomorrow morning. How about 47 for Temple, same in Killeen, 45 in Waco. We did see some 40s in October, but it was literally for one day. When that cold front rolled in on October 17th, we got down into those 40s, but we haven't been back since. We haven't been close really over the last several weeks. But again, I want to point out that while this sounds chilly and you will probably need a jacket in the morning, it is exactly where we're supposed to be for this time of the year. So great news all around there. As for tomorrow afternoon, we're going to tack on a couple of degrees. Going to keep the partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, but temperatures, like I said, 2 or 3 degrees warmer. Should still be a very nice fall day across central Texas. But after that, we are bringing rain back into the forecast. Good news, bad news situation. We'll talk about it. The good news is, of course, we absolutely do need the rain. And we're going to have a couple of days here between Thursday and Friday as our next storm system moves in to see some beneficial rainfall across central Texas. You can see it kind of comes to an end late Friday into early Saturday morning as our next cold front pushes across the area. So good news, yes, we need rain. The bad news on this is we're talking a few days of rain chances here after the heavy rains we just saw just yesterday. Yeah, we could be talking about a little bit of a flooding concern because we're taking that inch and a half we got yesterday, and to that, over the course of Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we could be adding an additional inch to an inch and a half. So yeah, we love these totals. We need these totals because we went basically the entire month of October without seeing any rain. But when you get this much rain, about 3 inches over the course of a week, yeah, make sure you're watching out for flooded roadways and things of that nature as we head through Friday and into Saturday morning. So that's what we're dealing with in terms of the rain. But even after that, things still looking pretty nice for us. So let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. For tomorrow, like I said, mid-70s, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies, another gorgeous fall day. Here comes the rain. This is that storm system. And while we're watching this, I don't expect at this point any severe weather. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it. If that changes, we'll let you know. But right now, just looking at run-of-the-mill thunderstorms. Like I said, my biggest concern right now is just adding more rain onto what we've already gotten this week. Temperature staying in check, though, in the mid-70s there. Next front comes through Saturday. That brings an end to the rain, brings our temperatures back down to those lower 70s. But then as we head on towards Veterans Day, yeah, we're watching another warm-up. Here's the good news. We're not going to get back into those mid and upper 80s. The bad news, though, is, yes, by the time we get to the middle of next week, we'll be about 10 degrees above average once again. If you want to catch your forecast on your time, you can download our free app on Fire TV, Apple TV, and on your Roku devices.